There's a guy I know, mid-30s, works in logistics outside Columbus, Ohio. In April of 2023, he got the raise he'd been grinding toward for 3 years, $14,000 more per year. He texted me a photo of the offer letter. Big smile emoji. He upgraded his apartment in June, bought the truck he'd been eyeing in August, added a meal kit subscription, a nicer gym, a weekend golf membership. By February of 2024, he was carrying $11,000 in new credit card debt and had put exactly zero additional dollars into his retirement account. He told me, direct quote, "I don't understand where the money goes." Here's what's actually happening. He didn't get a raise. He got a lifestyle upgrade on credit, temporarily funded by a pay increase that evaporated before it ever had a chance to compound. And nobody ever showed him how a raise actually works. Mechanically, mathematically, once the tax code and your own brain get involved. I'm Larry. I spend way too much time thinking about how most people are sleepwalking into financial disasters they could easily avoid. Here's what we're covering today. The real math behind what a raise actually puts in your pocket after taxes. Not the gross number, the actual dollars. The benefit cliff, where earning $1 more can cost you thousands in annual benefits. The psychology of lifestyle inflation and why it's not a character flaw, it's biology. And a 3-step protocol for what to do the moment you find out you're getting a raise. By the way, I built a free take-home pay optimizer because most salary calculators online are embarrassingly bad. They use average tax rates instead of marginal ones and ignore benefit phase-outs entirely. Mine uses the same methodology the big institutional tax planning firms use. Just search Larry Pay Optimizer. No email, no data stored, completely free. Think about a treadmill. You can run faster, push harder, sweat more. The belt matches you every time. You're always running in exactly the same place. That is what income growth looks like for most people. You earn more. The machine, taxes, lifestyle, benefit cliffs accelerates to meet you. The question isn't how to run faster, it's how to step off. Let's start with marginal tax rates because this is the part nobody explains clearly. If you're making $60,000 and get a raise to $75,000, you do not pay a higher rate on all $60,000. The additional $15,000 sits on top and gets taxed at your marginal rate. For a single filer in 2024, income between roughly $47,000 and $100,000 hits the 22% federal bracket. So that $15,000 raise loses $3,300 to federal tax immediately. Then your state takes its cut. In Ohio, about 3.5%, another $525. Then FICA grabs 7.65%, another $1,148. Your $15,000 raise becomes $10,027 in actual take-home. You are keeping 67 cents of every new dollar. That's still real money, $833 a month. The problem is, it doesn't feel like $833 a month. It feels like $14,000 because that's the number in the offer letter. So you rent the apartment that costs $300 more a month, $3,600 a year. You lease the truck at a sum $480 a month, $5,760 a year. You've allocated $9,360 in new fixed expenses against a take-home increase of $10,027. You have $667 of actual new money per year. That's 2 nice dinners. That's your raise. And we haven't gotten to the benefit cliff yet. The benefit cliff is the part that makes me angry on behalf of people who are working hard and following the rules. Dozens of assistance programs, Medicaid, ACA subsidies, childcare assistance, SNAP, are structured as hard cutoffs. Cross a threshold and you don't lose benefits gradually. You lose them immediately and entirely. A family of 3 earning $99,000 might qualify for ACA subsidies, bringing their premiums to $300 a month. That same family earning $101,000, $2,000 more, could see those subsidies disappear, pushing premiums to $900 a month. That's $7,200 a year gone because they earned $2,000 more. A negative return on earning more money. The treadmill didn't just speed up, it threw them backward. This is why there are smart, hardworking people who have quietly figured out that earning more makes them worse off. They turn down overtime. They defer bonuses. Decisions that look irrational on the surface and are completely rational once you run the math. Now, the thing that's harder to quantify but probably responsible for more lifestyle inflation than taxes and benefit cliffs combined, hedonic adaptation. You get the raise. For about 6 to 12 weeks, it feels great. The apartment is exciting. The truck smells like new truck. Then slowly, invisibly, it all becomes the new normal. The baseline resets. The happiness fades. You feel the same low-grade financial anxiety as before, except now you need more income to cover the higher fixed costs you locked in during the excitement phase. Researchers at Northwestern found that a year after winning significant lottery sums, winners rated their daily pleasures at basically the same level as non-winners. The brain normalizes. Every time. Let me show you what this looks like with two real people. Meet Marcus and Derek. Same age, 29. Same starting salary, $65,000. Same city. Over 6 years, Derek gets 3 raises up to $91,000. Each time, he upgrades something. Bigger apartment, newer car, nicer travel. By 35, he's saving about $4,000 a year and his retirement account sits at $34,000. Marcus gets one smaller raise, to $72,000. When it hits, he runs the real math first. Actual take-home increase, about $408 a month. He keeps his lifestyle exactly where it is, redirects $350 of that into retirement every month, and keeps driving the 2018 Honda. By 35, Marcus earns $19,000 less than Derek per year and has $89,000 in retirement accounts. 2.5 times Derek's wealth, on a lower income. Because he understood that a raise is not permission to spend, it's an opportunity to accelerate. Here are your 3 takeaways. 1. Run the real math before you touch anything. Your raise is not the number in the offer letter. It's roughly 60 to 70 cents of every new dollar after federal, state, and FICA. Calculate your actual monthly take-home increase and make every decision based on that number, not the gross. 2. Know your benefit cliffs before you negotiate. If you receive any means-tested benefit, ACA subsidies, childcare assistance, Medicaid, look up the income threshold for your program, your family size, and your state before your next salary review. $1 over the line can cost you thousands. 20 minutes of research can change how you structure an entire negotiation. 3. Use the raise redirect protocol. The moment you find out you're getting a raise, not after the first bigger paycheck, not after a few weeks to get used to the number, redirect at least 50% of your real after-tax monthly increase to long-term savings before it ever hits your checking account. Automate it immediately. The other half, spend on whatever you want. Just make it a one-time purchase, not a new recurring fixed cost. Automation beats willpower every single time. The people building real wealth aren't the ones earning the most. They're the ones who figured out that income is raw material, not the finished product. A raise is lumber, but if you let the treadmill take it before you can build anything, you'll spend the next decade running harder and wondering why you're still in the same place. Lazy investing built more fortune than crypto memes. And understanding what your raise actually means before you spend it will do more for your financial life than any stock tip anyone could ever give you.